The internet can totally see you now. Hi. Hey. Hello. Greetings. It's Celeste. Again. It's more Celeste. This time, hopefully without me getting stuck in the mirror dimension. Hopefully that doesn't happen this time. Mushak, James, and Theo are already here. Hello. Hello, friends. Theo says he's not sick no mo, which is good. That's right. Hashtag blessed. Let me post on the internet about this stream. Post on that young internet. Base Slut says, "Deer are such erotic creatures, York." Hey, Red Azazel. Welcome to welcome to Celeste. So as I said on my Twitter, we are going to be redoing the chapter that we did. We're going to be redoing the chapter that we did on the last stream, Celeste Part 2. All right. So this isn't going to be the original first try of this stream of Celeste is not going to be archived. So for those that were not here and did not see it, this is what happened. All right. That's right. We're going to break the time egg. Or, well, the time egg is already fucked. But okay, alright. So what happened yesterday was I decided that I wanted to stream Celeste. And it turns out that was an idea that my internet did not agree with. Alright, so I started streaming and it went fine for a little while. However, I didn't find this out until later. For some reason, yesterday, my modem decided that it had had enough of its own continued existence and decided to kill itself whenever my upload went over like 6 megabits per second or something tiny like that. So whenever I went over that, it just automatically shut itself off and restarted, which led to the stream hitching and just straight up dropping me for several minutes at a time. And that was very annoying. And it rendered the stream unwatchable after it was archived because it kept splitting up the stream into separate archived YouTube videos, which means that like I would have to publish like 3 videos that are all like 20 minutes long of the same stream session, and I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to do that or force you to watch that. So I decided, fuck it. We're going to just redo the chapter that we did. We're going to enjoy the Cthulhu's again. We're going to enjoy the whack-ass crystal prisons again. And then we're going to move on and we're going to play the rest of Celeste. Provided that my internet holds up this time, which I'm fairly certain that it will. I'm relatively certain that it will. Because I did a speed test and it didn't crash. I did a little unlisted stream test just now and it was fine. So let's hope for the best. Let's hope for the Celeste. The Magical Hobo says, C. Jacobs really is the cutting edge of streaming. Truly avant-garde. It's true, I am. This is all on purpose. It's all just an art performance. I fixed this problem, by the way, by just unplugging my modem for an entire evening. Like, I just unplugged the thing and I let it sit for like 4 or 5 hours while I slept. When I woke up, I plugged it back in and I wasn't having that problem anymore. Immediately I did a speed test to see like, okay, is this still fucking me? But it doesn't seem like it is. Mushak says, I also read a story of how you stopped using Twitch for streaming. What a shit show. Yeah, so for those that have not heard about that, that's been like a year or so, a little bit more actually, since that happened. So I used to stream on Twitch instead of YouTube, but but for some reason, at some point, I don't know why, at some point, Twitch just stopped working for me completely. 100% would not work. And it was so very frustrating because there was absolutely no reason for it. I tried so many things to fix it. Like, okay, here's what the problem was, right? I would start a stream, and it would start, and then people could see it, but after about 30 seconds to a minute, it would just the bit rate would go straight to 0, and my internet wouldn't drop me. OBS would say it was still connected, like people in the chat could still see me and talk to me, but the stream just wasn't working, you know, like it just was not going, and I would have to stop and restart it, and then it would go for maybe a minute, and then it would stop, and then basically it just wouldn't hold a connection no matter what. And I tried so many different things. I tried testing out streaming from a different computer. I tried using different software to stream. I could not figure out what the problem was. And to this day, sometimes I still try streaming on Twitch because Twitch does not have copyright notices, and I am nowhere near as attached to my Twitch account, so if I get banned for playing Guitar Hero on Twitch, then whatever. But even now, sometimes it still does that, to the point where it's a total crapshoot whether or not Twitch is actually going to work for me. It's fucking weird. It's so off the wall, bugfuck crazy that I could not possibly tell you why it's happening. I have no idea. Could I explain the reasoning behind text commentary on the Max Payne 3 Let's Play? Oh, that's easy. It's because Max Payne 3 is full of Max talking, you know? You can't go 5 seconds without Max saying something. And I figured that if I only did vocal commentary, I would have to chop it up a whole bunch, like, in order to cut around Max talking, because I don't want to talk over the guy too much. Me and Jake. And I decided I didn't want to do that, so instead I went with uncut commentary videos, which is just us blabbering over the game, and then the text commentary videos, so that you can, you know, preserve the tone of the game and all that stuff while still enjoying the commentary. Because the text videos and the vocal commentary videos, they have a lot of the same jokes. Like for a lot of the text commentary videos, I pretty much just transcribed the vocal commentary videos. So, like, it's basically the same Let's Play, just in 2 different formats. If you talk too much against Max Payne, he'll manifest into reality and shoot dodge you. Good call. So before we get into it, I want to show you that OBS Studio updated yesterday. OBS Studio added like these fancy new bars to it added like actual real like audio spectrogram bar. I have no idea. I really have no idea. I don't know. Oh, stop laughing at me. Oh, god damn it. God damn it. I don't understand. I don't get it. I really don't get it. It's fucking insane. It is fucking insane. 'Cause I was just trying this like Like 5 minutes ago, I was doing a stress test of it to make absolutely sure that it wouldn't happen, and then as soon as I start actually streaming, it happens. What in the hell, dude? Like, I just don't get it. Okay, so I don't know what to do here. So, okay, what I've done is I dropped the bitrate, okay? And if this keeps happening, then I will also drop the frame rate down to 30. And I loathe to do that. I am loath to do that. Like, I don't want to do that. Because this game is gorgeous. This game is gorgeous and should be enjoyed at gorgeous resolution and gorgeous frame rate. Like, I pride myself on being able to stream at a very, very high quality, but it seems like for the time being, I can't stream at my normal settings without it fucking up. So, okay, I guess we're just gonna drop the quality down a little bit. It might not even be noticeable on your end. I went from 6 megabits per second down to 4.5, and that's quite a decrease, but hopefully you won't notice any difference. Hey, Jacko. Xenololly says, see, Jacobs, let's be honest. Your viewership does not deserve quality, me included. Oh, man. Fuck if I know why this is happening, dude. I've got no idea. I really don't know. I talked to my grandpa about changing the internet service provider in my house, and I was like, all right. I offered to pay too. Like, I already helped pay for the internet in this house, right? Because we pay for pretty fast speed and it's pretty expensive because it's, you know, Comcast and they're always expensive. But this new internet service, he wants to install 2 internet service providers in our house so that I can test it out by myself. And it doesn't, I don't know. It's very strange. Okay, so his perspective, right, is he doesn't want to be locked into a contract with these people, have them set up the internet in our house and have that be our only provider, because what if it sucks? So I guess he would rather that I take the fall on that by myself if I end up getting stuck in a contract with them with internet that sucks, and we could just not use it and use the internet we already have if it turns out to be worse. Which seems like a really inefficient solution, but whatever, dude. Alright, let's play Celeste. Let's try our damnedest not to get stuck in the mirror dimension as we play Celeste. I have to actually restart the game here, because I gotta start input mapper so that I can use my controller. Oh, I mean, to be fair to him, it's the safest way to do things. That's true. Like, to be fair, doing it that way is probably the smart decision, but it kind of sucks because it's not like he doesn't use the internet around here too. Like, he suffers from the same internet problems that I do. Like, it's just that he doesn't do live streaming. He doesn't make his living on the internet. Alright. Let's forget about our internet troubles. For now, as best as we can. And let's play Celeste. For real this time. Grandpa Jacobs is like, see, Jacobs, my son, you're expendable. Sign the blood pact. So, we're going to be replaying the Mirror Temple. And we're going to be massively increasing my death count on it. Because, first of all, I missed one strawberry, and I was told that it's at the very, very start of the area, so we're going to be picking that up. But also, the story was very segmented because of the internet crashes and stuff, so hopefully this time, it won't be. If you've already seen me play through this because you were here yesterday, sorry. I want this to be like a full concurrent playthrough of the game on my YouTube channel, so. Oh man, says Theo. Look at this place. Again. Feeling adventurous like you were yesterday? Jacko says, I haven't seen this game yet. Is it interesting? Oh, it's one of the best platformers I've ever played. I love this game. This game is fantastic. Jacko, you're in for a treat. I don't know. It looks pretty dark in there. More like a nightmare than an adventure. I'll just take a quick peek, snap a few photos. This place must be ancient. Theo, wait. My Instapics followers are gonna eat this up. There is no way this ends well. Definitely not the second time. Alright, so I was told that there was a strawberry on this screen, and I didn't believe whoever said that to me. But maybe I should have believed them. Maybe they were right. I don't even know where there would be a strawberry on this screen. Maybe it's over here. Maybe it's up here. Oh, I'm gonna run out of grip. I know, I need to explore better. That's right, adventure. I do have a thrilling sense of adventure, don't I? Yup, there it is. Strawberries do usually appear out of the ground, don't they? Alright, so, welcome to the Mirror Temple, everybody. Thankfully this chapter's not all that long. Comparatively. We've still got quite a bit of the game to go, but we won't be replaying this for super long. Oh-ho! Uh-oh. This is Theo's phone. Don't panic, Madeline. Maybe it just fell out of his pocket. I'll give it back to him when I find him. That's right. You know those hipsters with their loose-fitting pockets in their loose-fitting jeans. You know, hipsters, known for wearing loose-fitting clothing, not tight, skinny clothing. Yup, that's right. We are finally going to have our confrontation with Paul Serene in this chapter. Paul Serene has decided to fuck the time egg, and we are going to unfuck it. It fell out of his beard. Okay, well that's probably more accurate. I mean, have you seen the beard on that Theo guy? He's a very hairy man. The hairy hipster. Should I bother going for the strawberries again? I don't know, it probably won't take too long. So, actually, this is a pretty cool way to show off what happens when you replay a chapter in this game. So, when you replay a chapter after beating it, the strawberries will appear again, specifically because they are tied to an achievement for picking up multiple strawberries at once, which you can't do if they don't appear after you collect them. So they made them show up as little ghostly strawberries, the ghost of strawberries past, but also they make it so that you know which ones you have collected, just by way of them being ghost strawberries. Other than that, replaying a chapter does not net you anything. Like, all of the collectibles that were here are still going to be here, ones we didn't pick up. I mean, we got all the collectibles in this chapter, so in this chapter specifically, that's not going to be the case. But other chapters where we didn't get all the collectibles, they would still all be here, waiting for us to pick them up. Also of note, something of note too, about my death count in this chapter is that replaying a chapter does not lower your death count. Like, I had 109 deaths when I came into this chapter to replay it just now, but when I leave the chapter, the deaths that I had while we're replaying it will be added to my total. So, like, I'm gonna have, like, 200 deaths by the time we're done here. Specifically because the game does not take away deaths from the total. It just, like, you know, it just adds them. However, in your journal on the map screen, it will show you, like, what your record load for deaths is on each chapter, which is nice of them. It's nice of them to include that for people that care about that. Because there are only bonuses for getting 0 deaths on a chapter, or you know, beating the first chapter without dashing. Like, those are the only, like, special conditions. Like, other than that, it's just straight up, like, play the video game and collect the stuff. I don't know if I've mentioned this before. Yeah, maybe once or twice. Maybe very slightly over the course of my streaming this, but I really like this game. Celeste is a fantastic video game. Like, there are so many, like, considerations, right, to the player that, like, so many games could use. Like just little things, right? Like, when you die after collecting a strawberry in a room, it still counts as having collected the strawberry. Like, they could have done the Super Meat Boy thing and made it so that you have to, like, actually beat the stage, like, to make it count. But in Celeste, it's good enough to just have picked it up, which is nice. Because, I mean, you need to land on solid ground in order to collect it anyway, so once you've done that, the challenge is over. Like, getting back out of the room is not part of the challenge of collecting the strawberry. I would play Ghost Strawberry. Like a Ghost Trick style game, but, like, with fruit. Sure. We talked about this before when the Surge 2 got announced. I want another Ghost Trick game, and so I need to do a Let's Play of Ghost Trick. Because what I've learned from doing Let's Plays is that if I do a Let's Play of a game, it's probably going to have a sequel announced if it seems like it would be unlikely for it to get one. So everybody be praying for Ghost Trick 8000. The year is 8000. Ghosts are still helping people solve mysteries and keep them from getting their stupid selves killed. Ghost Trick 2, now with more disco moves than ever before. What about Beyond Two Souls? No, a good game. Murdered Soul Suspect. That game does have ghosts in it, it's true. Speaking of ghosts, hey Theo. You're looking pretty on the other side of a mirror. Theo, there you are. Adeline, hey. Why are you inside a mirror? I'm pretty sure you're the one in the mirror. What happened? Well, I was taking a nonchalant mirror selfie. You know, it's your boy Theo in this ancient temple, no big deal. Hashtag blessed. Next thing I know, I wake up lying on the ground. What does it look like over there? How can I find you? It's really dark and weird. Wait, something's coming. I'm feeling a strong inclination to run away. Be careful, okay? Okie dokie, Theo. See you around, pal. Too blessed to be stressed. That's right. That's what Theo is, even when he's trapped in the mirror dimension. Poor Theo, sent to the Shadow Realm. So for those of you that weren't here on the last stream, that is why we have been saying #blessed every time my stupid internet decides to be uncooperative. Because, well, I sure am #blessed, aren't I? Or I guess, #desleb. Deselb. David Lynch presents Yu-Gi-Oh! Man, I'd watch the fuck out of that. David Lynch presents Yu-Gi-Oh! Would be utterly insane. I would watch Cooper go to the Shadow Realm. I like an investigative journey. Well, like, fuck it. No, Cooper, don't go to the Shadow Realm. You're playing with forces you don't understand. Fire, walk with me, in defense mode. What's my opinion on Twin Peaks: The Return? You know, we very briefly mentioned Twin Peaks the other day, too. I think it turned out well. I don't know. There are some things that I am disappointed in, I suppose. Not as a viewer, but as as how the story is told. I feel like it could have been probably like 10 episodes instead of 18 or whatever, however many it was. I feel like there was a lot of fat that could have been trimmed with it. But overall, I am very, very happy with it as like a season 3 of Twin Peaks. Like, it's definitely not what anybody expected, especially myself. But it still turned out great. I don't know. Still some of the best TV out there. Oh, dude, Mashak, the scene that you're talking about, oh, that scene fucked me up. I was very upset at that specific scene. For those of you that are concerned, I'm not going to spoil anything about it. Not that I really even could. I don't really know how I could spoil anything about Twin Peaks Season 3 without going into like a 15-20 minute explanation about Twin Peaks Season 3. So don't worry, I'm not going to be talking at length about it or anything. I'll just say that I enjoyed it. Yeah, the two assassins are some of my favorite characters, especially because like Twin Peaks Season 3 ended up being like a Hateful Eight reunion somehow. like 4 out of the 8 titular Hateful Eight are in Twin Peaks Season 3. I think it's 5 out of the 8, isn't it? Either way, it's a very strange connection. No, I wasn't calling Cooper fat. In fact, he was surprisingly fit. Kyle MacLachlan, he is a fit old man. But no, I'm saying, like, you know, a lot of extraneous scenes could have been cut. However, I acknowledge, right? I acknowledge that it is important for the pacing of the story that a lot of those scenes be kept. Like, fair enough. You know, sometimes you have to have, like, extraneous scenes, specifically because if it were only super important stuff all of the time, it would be very fatiguing, especially in a series where there's so goddamn much to keep track of, like Twin Peaks. Like, I will say that it never suffered from the same. Oh god, that Cthulhu. Ugh. Yuck. I will say that it never suffered from the problem that Season 2 of Twin Peaks had back in the day, where Season 2 of Twin Peaks had a lot of extraneous scenes in the bad way, where it was a lot of silly side plot stuff that detracted from the overall show. Season 3 does not have that. Or at least it does not have that problem. So that I am at least pleased about. Hey, Peter Bite. Welcome back to the Mirror Temple. Well, welcome back to #blessed. No, I have not seen that. I have not. See, I don't watch... Okay. I don't watch much TV or many movies or anything like that. Like, it's... I'm not sure why I don't, actually. Because I quite enjoy, like, binge-watching television shows and all that stuff. But, like, I've never really been one... I've never really been one to just sit down and watch a show or a movie or something, like, just out of the blue like that. The only reason I did it for Twin Peaks is because I grew up watching Twin Peaks, you know? Like, Twin Peaks was one of the first, like, mature age range television shows I ever watched. So, like, seeing season 3, I was like, oh shit, dude. This was not necessarily my childhood, but close to it. Oh, God. I find it kind of strange how out of nowhere this Cthulhu stuff kind of is, but at the same time, I kind of appreciate that about it. Like, so far the game has not really hinted at this Cthulhu temple's existence and all that stuff, but they didn't. I don't think they necessarily had to. Like, it comes as a better surprise, I suppose, when you get to this point in the game, and then it's like, what is going on here? What is all these Cthulhus? Oh god, see, Xenolalia, see, I can't emulate that scene anymore, because if I emulate what Cooper does in that scene, I'll just end up sounding like Benny. One thing I really appreciate about Twin Peaks, though, is that Kyle MacLachlan really, really enjoys playing Cooper. Like, if you have not watched, like, interviews with Kyle MacLachlan, or seen him talk about the experience of working with David Lynch on, like, a lot of the films and shows he's been in with David Lynch, like, it's great. Like, Kyle MacLachlan is a happy, happy guy. Like, and also, watching him cook things is a wonderful, wonderful experience. Like, God, oh, God. I could gush about, I have a man crush on Kyle MacLachlan. I could gush about that man for a very long time. Like, he is great. He's a good actor, and he is a wonderful personality, and he is so friendly. If you tweet him a picture of a donut or coffee, he'll retweet it. He'll retweet your donut picture. Like, if you go on his Twitter, like, most of his Twitter is, like, him retweeting, like, people, like, tweeting him about their, like, about their Twin Peaks themed coffee and donuts and stuff. And he'll probably even give you a thumbs up, too, and, like, a coffee emoji. Okay, it's time to resolve the mystery of the Cthulhus. How about we do that? Xenolalia says, my dad used to work in the building they used for the Twin Peaks police station. They'd get visitors from all over coming to take photos. Damn. Are you telling me Twin Peaks isn't a real place? This darkness is imprisoning me. It's all that I see. Absolute Cthulhus. Darkness imprisoning me. All that I see. Absolute unit. No, see, I can't. See, you gotta have a setup for the absolute unit joke. You need to have something that's large-sized. Because otherwise the absolute unit joke doesn't work. Right, Twin Peaks and Bright Falls are both real places. Night Springs, however, I doubt the validity of its existence. Yeah, I liked seeing Kyle MacLachlan as a bad guy. That was nice, cause like you'll hardly ever actually see that. Like, I can count the number of times I've seen Kyle MacLachlan play like a villain like on one fucking hand. Like, usually he is playing characters like Cooper, you know. Whoops. So seeing him play a villain was really good. He's very good. He's a very talented actor. I don't know if I've mentioned this before. Maybe not. You know what? I think this might be the first time I've probably told you all this, but I really like Celeste. I really like this game. So I mentioned this on the recording that nobody is going to see because I trashed it, but I like that they let you escape the room there with the key and avoid the key door. It's really clever. And I really like when games do stuff like that, where they let you take a puzzle mechanic out of the puzzle, and then they let you dick around with figuring out how to use it, like once you've gotten it out. Game called Steven's Sausage Roll, one of the hardest goddamn puzzle games I have ever played in my life. It uses that as a mechanic pretty frequently. Steven's Sausage Roll, if you haven't played it, is absolutely fantastic. It is so utterly incomprehensible sometimes that I really don't recommend that you actually play it until you, unless you have an eye for puzzle games, but it's a very good game. Yeah, the Talos Principle does that too. Hey, Shotgun Reaper. Welcome to Celeste. Light and falling. Yeah, the music in this game is very good. Like, people have commented on that on, like, every level so far, because, like, the music in this game is one of the best parts about it. It is available on Steam for, I think, like, $10, but you can also get it on Bandcamp, the artist's Bandcamp, and I recommend you do that instead, because they get a bigger cut. Support the artists because the music and the graphics and everything in this game is really good. It's all very, very good stuff. Look at those Cthulhus just hanging out back there. There they are, everybody. Cthulhus of stone. Oh, this doesn't seem ominous at all. You missed a little bit, Shotgun Reaper, but we're replaying the chapter we replayed yesterday, so... Hey. Well, we've been sucked into the mirror dimension. This is me, by the way, right here. I don't know if you guys know this, but I am friends with the developers, and I had a cameo in this game. And my cameo in this game is that I am this Cthulhu, specifically. This is me right here. So, from now on, I would like you all to keep in mind that the C stands for Cthulhu. Thank you very much. Alright. Now, I made this joke last time, but I'm gonna make it again because it's a very strong joke. What a strange dream. Now we can exit out of this completely normal temple, just like the way we came in. We'll find Theo and get out of here. Oh no. Yes, I was actually controlling that Cthulhu. She didn't fly so good. Hey, where are we? What did you do to Theo? You think I'm doing this? That's cute. Sweetheart, this is exactly what I warned you about. Don't try to make this my fault. You still don't get it? The mountain gave me this body. But I'm not the only creepy thing living in that messed up head of yours. Don't like what you see? What a surprise. Shut up. Agreed. I tried to stop you. Look into the mirror. All of this is yours. The temple only magnifies the mountain's power. You're in control here, not me. Yeah, I like that the text wiggles for emphasis. It's good stuff. I don't believe you. Well, you best start believing in Cthulhu's, Madeline. You're in one. If you're part of me, why do you want to hurt me? Poor Madeline. Always the victim. All I do is babysit you, and you hate me for it. You're unraveling, and you know it. If you care so much about protecting me, why didn't you just explain what was going on? Like you would have listened? You never gave me a chance. Now, okay, I called bullshit on that on the last stream, and I'm calling bullshit on that again. Bullshit, evil Madeline, I specifically, you were trying to kill me, and if you touched me, you killed me. So I was running away while you sent clones of yourself after me to kill me. Like, and granted, that was in a bad dream, that didn't happen in reality, but like, now this is reality. Like, you didn't even offer to explain what was going on. Like, I don't understand. She's trying to put this on me, but it's not my fault. It's not my fault. Please, just help me get out of here. Now you want me to save you? Why are you doing this? Just be on my side here. Please. Stop trying to make me feel like a monster. Already fully aware of that, thank you very much. You really want to know why I won't help? Because you deserve this. Still think you can climb this mountain? Yeah, agreed. Shut up. I don't need your help. I'll do this alone. Hell yeah. Let's do this alone. I like that Madeline just disappears after that. She's like, fuck it. You've learned your lesson. I'm out of here. See you later, loser. Oh! Let me just propel myself directly into spikes. That thing that I'm very good at. Honestly, okay, right? Like, I guess what I should be doing there is calling it a weak story beat, because she literally didn't, because the thing that Madeline said about, like, oh, you didn't give me a chance to explain, like, there really was no room for that to be a possibility. Like, I suppose, right, like, it is a weakness of the story that they didn't have a conversation like that, where Madeline was like, oh, fuck, you're evil, don't, like, stop trying to kill me, and Madeline's like, oh, I'm not trying to kill you, I'm trying to explain what's up with this mountain, but they didn't have that kind of conversation, and so it's kind of like, wait, but she's wrong. But then again, Madeline being wrong, from an objective standpoint, she totally is wrong. She did not try to explain what's going on. Maybe that's what the developers intended. Maybe they intended for her to be baseless and wrong there. I don't know. Alright. Let's unleash the Cthulhus. It would have made more sense if both Madeline and Madeline died if she touched you. Yeah, okay. I think that would have gone to some lengths to justify it, sure. Like, yeah, okay, that's... Right, because, like, as it is, like, she's trying to, like, she's not actively trying to kill me anymore. Like, maybe she was just actively trying to kill me because it was a dream, you know? Like, now she's just taunting me. Maybe what Madeline sees isn't what is real. I don't know, what's not real about this? Does this not look real to you? They look like Cthulhu's to you? Someone made that joke on the last stream. Good. I like that the Cthulhu's are like appropriately gross looking, but they're also kind of like, they've also got the same kind of goofy pixel style as the rest does. Like, they didn't just make them be like JPEGs of real Cthulhu's, you know? Like, they could have been like, oh, look at this Cthulhu. A realistic photo of skeletons, but it's your family. Or something. But they didn't do that. Shotgun Reaper says, I wonder if I've missed a whole part of the stream. No, you were here for the last part, I think. I think you were. Maybe. I don't remember. I don't remember who was here and who wasn't here because, like, we've had to do this stream like 3 different times. What I will say, though, is that either way, right, like, either way, it's not really a mark against the writing of the game, right? Like, it's just a little bit unclear what the motivations of the character actually are. Like, they will make it clear. Like, they will make what Battlin's all about a little bit clearer. It's just that that exchange is kind of like a little bit iffy, I guess. If this is all in my head, why is it so hostile? Those things are hunting me. I'm a trespasser in my own world. Theo is trapped in some... Oh. Theo is trapped somewhere in here because of me. If I give in fully, maybe the temple will let him go. Breathe. This is all coming from inside me. Get up, Madeline. Think of the feather. You can save Theo. You're damn right, mirror of myself. Up. I do like the mystery, though, right? Like, this game provides an ample amount of, like, wait, what's going on here, dude? But not, like, too much. Like, this is not like a thriller horror game. Like, I mean, I guess now it's kind of horror game-esque, what with the Cthulhu's chasing me around and stuff, but, like, even now, it's not all that intense, you know? If that's what you believe, then shoot me. I liked that moment in Spec Ops where he's just like fucking do it then. Like, if you think this is all in your head, then fucking go through with it, pal. B-Man says, I forgot I was watching this. Hey, Jordan P. Thanks for stopping by, pal. I very much am enjoying this game. It's real good. It's even better the second time. Like, I really enjoyed my first playthrough of this game, but, like, the second one is even better. Because it's like, man, now I already know enough to not struggle with the mechanics, and also Like, and also I get to enjoy the story again, knowing what I know having finished it. And even then, technically speaking, I haven't finished it. I have not finished all of the content this game has to offer. Like, we will be experiencing the actual end game of Celeste together for the first time. Because there is some stuff in this game that I haven't even done yet. I would go so far as to say a lot of stuff, probably. Because, like, beating the main chapters is all I have done. I have not done any of the extra stuff, and I have not done any super special stuff that you may or may not get for having beaten the game. I have not done any of the B-sides. Not even on my first save file I didn't do the B-sides. Because I took a look at them and I was like, nope, no thanks. But I have hesitantly agreed to do a stream of them at some point. So once we finish the main game, we'll be going back to do the B-sides, because why not? I mean, it's gonna be a nightmare, but at least my suffering will be fun for you folks to watch, which is what's important. Who doesn't love watching me suffer? But yeah, I have not done the B-sides. Nor the C-sides, obviously. So maybe we'll be doing those together too. It'll be like a 27,000 hour stream. I will title it Deep Hurting, because that's what it will be. Shotgun Reaper says, I don't love watching you suffer. You just make your suffering enjoyable. Okay, well, fair enough, I guess. At least I'm an entertaining sufferer. Of all the things to be entertaining, it's like... That's one thing I never expected to say, man, I'm really good at being bad at video games. Okay. Game's just like, hey buddy, fuck you. See, Jacob's streams are basically written by Yoko Taro. Everyone suffers. Oh, it's not a bad thing. No, I was not implying that it was a bad thing that I feel that way, that I'm good at suffering, that I never thought I'd say that. Like, oh, it's totally fine. Like, you know what? Everybody's good at something. And if my something happens to be yelling in exasperation at video games because I'm just dumbfounded by them, sure, cool. We have fun here. Alright, we're not going to bother with the rest of the strawberries, I don't think, because they're all in this little area here. No, you know what? Actually, no, we will. I've changed my mind immediately. I'm not going back on my dedication to showing them off. I mean, we already picked them up on the last stream, but we can safely consider the last stream non-canon, I think. Yep, that's right. I actually am a child. I actually am a child trapped in a demon's body, and that's where my Yoko Taro origin. Like I actually am like a wayward soul trapped in the body of a child that does Let's Plays. Did I figure out how to get that strawberry in the level where you first see battling? Yes, yeah, I did. I have figured those out since then. Okay, really? I landed on top of him. If there are professional sadists, it stands to reason that there are also professional masochists. True. Okay, this is a platform challenge. This, I don't know if you guys know this, but this is a platforming challenge in a platforming video game. And I know that might be hard to believe, but this game requires dexterity and skill. It's got S scaling in dexterity and skill. Strawberry. Is anybody else here as big a fan of strawberries as I am? I love strawberries. Strawberries are tasty. Little whipped cream, you got yourself a nice little snack. You don't even need to combine the strawberry with anything. You don't even need to like craft a strawberry at a crafting workbench or whatever it is that you use to craft new items and materials wherever you live. You don't even need to make like a dire strawberry pie or something. Like, you can just have normal strawberries. That's how good they are, is that they don't even need anything to be good. They just are good by themselves. They're like Theo. Strawberries are like Theo. Strawberries are good, just by themselves. Shotgun Reaper says that strawberries are bad, actually. Well, I guess that proves me incorrect. I guess I'm the butt of the joke now. Cthulhu's. Just zen out, everybody. Just relax with the Cthulhu's. It's like that song Surfing with the Alien. Relaxing with the Cthulhu's. Yeah, exactly. You have to hunt the strawberries. You have to hunt the strawberries like they're prey. It's like the strawberries are like wild animals, and we're the apex predators that come to prey on the poor unsuspecting strawberries. Oh, you know what? Oh, shit. Right. Hey, Theo. How's it going, buddy? Theo, I finally found you. I knew you'd make it. It wasn't easy. Are those monsters really coming from inside me? Madeline, that's a valid question. I'll be happy to discuss how the monsters relate to your inner self. But right now, my inner self is real sick of being stuck in this crystal. Oh, right. So if we had come up from the bottom, we could have found Theo a little bit earlier and had this conversation a little earlier. Theo, of course, is surrounded by eyes, and he feels trapped, and his personal mirror dimension is that the eyes are all staring at him. Don't worry, I'll break you out. Good work, Madeline. Well, this is a solid start, but this crystal is like an expression of my negative psychic energy or whatever. Yeah, but how do we break it? If I knew why I trapped myself in this thing, maybe I could bust out. But I don't. And I don't think I can get to the bottom of it while we're stuck in this nightmare dimension. I hate to say it, but you might have to... Theo, don't even think about that. I am not leaving you behind. Hell no, you better not leave me in this place. I was gonna say you might have to carry me. Oh. Yeah, I can do that. Hey, look, we can carry Theo around now. Hooray! Dang, girl, you can lift. Theo is trapped in this whack-ass crystal prison, so we need to get him out of here by hurling him. but it's fine. Apparently the crystal is very padded. Crushing it. Theo really is the greatest, isn't he? Oh, you're right. I should have tried tossing him backwards to put him out of reach so that I couldn't pick him up. Come on. Hold that thought, Theo. I'll be right back. Busy being chased by Cthulhus. I like this mechanic. I wish this mechanic of having to, like, carry Theo around or, like, carry heavy stuff around, I kind of wish that it had gotten more play, because I think it's an interesting little gimmick. You know what? I wonder, maybe you still have to do this in the B-side. Maybe it's harder in the B-side. God! Oh, that was close. Let me press buttons with my friend Theo. Literally with my friend Theo. I'm helping. Bash monster with crystal nerd. We're not gonna bother with that strawberry again. Ah! Beans! The B side is 2 Cthulhus and the C side is 6. And as somebody mentioned on the last stream, notice too that the eyes are, oh no, Theo, that the eyes are following Theo instead of me. It's a nice little touch. God. Cthulhu dodging. Go, Theo, go. Ooh. I don't know. I think the idea of stuff like this, right, where you have to use Theo to open doors and stuff, like, that's really clever. Theo saves the day again. All right, don't get a big head about it, pal. Like, you're pretty much just trapped in a stone here. Let's not beat around the bush. Like, you're helping Theo, but who's really pulling the brunt of the work here, huh? I'm willing to say it's me in this situation, you know? Okay, Theo, leap of faith, man. Hell yeah. But you have to be close, I can feel it. Yup, you're right, this is The Last of Us 2. Well, Theo, I guess when you think about it, we really were The Last of Us. Oh. I also like rooms like this, where you, like, the objective is just to get Theo through the room, and there's like a bunch of different ways to do it. Like, that's also quite nice. Very reassuring, Theo. Very reassuring friend, especially because you are relying on me to survive right now. So it's kind of understandable that you would be, you know, reassuring. Shotgun Reaper says, so Theo's big thing is that he wants to be famous, or that he feels the need to get all the attention ever and stuff like that. Well, okay, so maybe we'll find out a little bit more about Theo's past, about the origin story of Theo once we get out of this whack-ass crystal prison. Why don't we? But first, we have a Cthulhu to defeat. Deuces, Cthulhus. But yes, that is the gist of it. Hey, we did it. Let's carry that big lug out of there. I mentioned this the first time, but I really like that Theo is heavier outside of the crystal than he is inside the crystal. I still like that Madeline's really short. I don't know. It's adorable. That's right. Madeline is strong. Congrats to Theo for holding on to his phone this time, too. Good job, Theo. We did it! We broke out of the whack-ass mirror dimension that I was stuck in. Spoopy headcanon. You never escaped from the mirror temple. Oh, you want to know a spoopy headcanon? At the very beginning of the game, when you're walking into the mountain range in the prologue, a bridge collapses and you can't make the jump with a normal jump, and that's where your tutorial to dash is, and the game freezes, and then the bird flies in and gives you the tutorial. So you want a spoopy headcanon, you can just imagine that stuff never even happened, and Madeline just fell to her demise. But we're not gonna imagine that. We're not gonna imagine that because that's a bummer. So don't imagine that. Ignore what I said about imagining that. We're going on a friendly adventure. Look at that. 31 out of 31 strawberries and the heart and the B-side. Now that's completion right there. So hey, we're getting close to the top actually. We're like the top is like look at that. The top is like right there. Also, you can look at this. You can hold the right stick to move the camera around while you're on the map here. I didn't even know you could do this until literally just now. Yeah, the overworld is pretty cool. It's a pretty cool change in style. Edgy headcanon that strawberries are actually small tiny hearts that you ripped out of someone's chest. Well, maybe, hey, you never know, man. You know that game Steven's Sausage Roll? What if those aren't sausages, huh? Chapter 6, Reflection. Did you know it is impossible to outrun your own reflection? Oh, that's cute. Cute sprite work. Theo, you're awake. Am I? I'm skeptical. I had a messed up nightmare. Yeah, about that. Wait. Oh, yep. It's all coming back to me now. That actually happened. Thanks for getting us out of there. I'm glad we were in it together. I don't know if I could have done that alone. Hey, look! Technically speaking, we're playing as Theo. How long was I out for? Must have been a few hours. Man, what a ride. Tell me about it. Are you okay? I mean, aside from the existential crisis, yeah, I'm fine. Clearly, this isn't a normal mountain. What's really going on here? I should have told you sooner. No, actually you shouldn't have, because there's no fucking way he would have believed you about your dream magic self. He would not have believed you. Back at the old ruins, a part of me escaped from a mirror. A part I'm not very proud of. I swear I dreamt it. You think the mountain made her real? Yeah. She's been haunting me the whole time. She lashed out at Mr. Oshiro. I think she was the reason the gondola stalled out. And she was there, in the temple. Yeah, that's about the face I would make when confronted with that news, Theo. Why didn't you say something? I wouldn't have gone into that temple if I knew what this mountain was capable of. I tried to stop you. You could have mentioned that your demon doppelganger was on the loose. Wow, this really is Twin Peaks Season 3, isn't it? Come on, Theo. You know how crazy this sounds. I didn't even believe myself. Okay, okay. I understand. Next time, just talk to me, though. I promise I'll believe you. Okay. Why is it so easy for you to trust me? Seriously, you barely know me. Honestly, you remind me of my sister. So for those of you that were not here on the last stream, Theo accidentally calls Madeline by his sister's name if you visit him in the crystal before freeing him from it before finding a way around. Which I forgot to do this time, but that's okay. It's just a very small moment. That's adorable. Is that adorable? Is that something that qualifies as adorable? What's she like? Oh, you'd love her. Actually, you might not get along at first, but you'd eventually love her. She's a literal rock star. She's a musician? That's so cool. Okay, she's not literally a literal rock star. Alex is just amazing at everything. She's studying to be a civil rights lawyer. Wow. How do I remind you of her? You both live so deep inside your own heads. Oh. Alex has this amazing internal compass. It's obvious that she'll get where she needs to be. I can see that in you too. I wish I could say the same for myself. Your sister sounds great. I really remind you of her? Are you kidding me? You're the one who's dead set on climbing this mountain. And you don't even know why. I mean, technically I don't even know why either, but hey, maybe she'll stop being so cagey about it now. That's classic Alex. I'm just teasing you. Why are you climbing the mountain anyways? You're right, I don't even know why. I just had to get it out of my head. I'm stuck in a cycle. You're preaching to the choir here. I've had many a soul-destroying day job. Work is fine, actually. I'm going crazy. I can't stop thinking about dumb crap that doesn't matter. My brain fixates on these stupid things that happened forever ago. I should be over them. None of it even matters. I'm good at keeping up appearances, but the truth is I'm barely holding it together. I'm sorry, that's pretty rough stuff. Can I help? You're already helping. It feels good to say it out loud. Oh, Madeline. You don't talk to anyone about it? No, not really. My mom knows I get depressed and have panic attacks. That's about it. No wonder you feel trapped. How do you cope with anything? I drink, mostly. And get mad at people on the internet. French Toast says, why visit an expensive therapist when you can climb a mountain for free? Oh, just you wait, French Toast. Just you wait. You hold on to that thought. Would you mind talking about what depression is like? It sucks. Yeah, but what does it feel like? Alex struggles with it too. I really want to understand. We can talk about something else if you want. Oh, Theo, you're so nice. It's like I'm at the bottom of the ocean. I can't see anything in any direction. It's claustrophobic, yet I feel exposed. I remember feeling normal, but now it feels just out of reach, no matter what I try. Then again, I was probably always messed up. It just took something hurtful to bring it out. There must be something wrong with me. Whatever happened, I'm sure it's not your fault. I guess I thought that I could... I don't know. I'm just floating in this abyss, swimming in a random direction, hoping that I find something. That's really why I'm here. But I can't escape myself. I'm literally fighting myself the entire way. Yeah, that's kind of a bummer, isn't it, Madeline? Maybe this is all pointless. Madeline, you just saved my life. That's not pointless. Yeah. Look, you're a good person. You're a little intense, but you're a good person. I think you're just trying to push out of that rut you're stuck in. And that's totally a legit reason to climb the mountain. Maybe. That's helpful. This part of you that's haunting you, maybe she just comes with the territory. So you think I'm stuck with her forever? Well, she's stuck with you too. That's not helpful. There you go, French Toast. Here comes the answer to your question. Why not take a vacation instead? What do you mean? Dude, you needed a change, so you decided to climb a mountain. Why not do something relaxing instead? Go to Hawaii, or like, take a bath. I guess I feel like I need to accomplish something. It sounds like you have enough on your plate already. I guess it is kind of extreme. Yeah, a little bit. But that's how I am. I need something to challenge me. And I can't just do something a little bit. It's all of me or nothing. How about you? What brought you to the mountain? I'm just kind of bumming around. As usual. I started this new job in Seattle. I thought I finally knew what I was supposed to be doing with my life. But I hated it. So I quit after a week and hopped a bus to Canada. I just felt this urge to get lost in the middle of nowhere. Now that I'm saying it out loud, I realize how flaky it sounds. It just sounds like you're under a lot of pressure. Not really. Everyone is so patient with me. Though I guess I am putting a lot of pressure on myself. People always think I'm comparing myself to Alex, but I swear that isn't the problem. I'm just worried that I'll never figure out where I'm going. You said you wanted to feel lost. Maybe you should just embrace that for now. Maybe. Maybe. I appreciate that they let you stop this whenever you feel like you're ready. Like, you don't have to go through the entire conversation, but we're going to, because, I mean, hey, this is nice. This is nice. Lash Lightning says, this mountain must be magic. This is about $300 worth of seeing a therapist. I know, right? Like, I identify with Madeline and Theo here, right? Like, I think I identify a little bit more with Theo, right? But like, these two have separate issues that are very realistic for people to have, especially people that are, you know, in the same age range as people who grew up playing video games and all that stuff. These are problems, like the problems that Theo's having, right? Having trouble finding your place in the world and all that. That's very relatable, but it's not something that you see represented in video games much, because now obviously video games are like a form of escapism, right? And so to have a character be like, yup, I totally know how you feel, person playing this, like, sure, that's pretty good. Hey Joe Public. Yeah, we just finished saving Theo from his whack-ass crystal prison again. The mountain knows all and sees all. Exactly. So you want to destroy this part of you? Won't that hurt you too? If I don't, she's just going to keep bullying me. She says she's protecting me, but that's obviously not true. Maybe she thinks she is. She could be some kind of twisted defense mechanism. Honestly, who cares? She has so much control over me. I hate it. Maybe you can learn to control her instead. The feather helps a lot. Thanks for teaching me that. Just one of my grandpa's many nuggets of wisdom. Are you close to your grandpa? Yeah, I was. Oh, I'm sorry. It's okay. That's just how it is. All I can do is stay positive. And live a meaningful life, because that's what he would want. I'm so sorry, Theo. Thanks. I appreciate the depth that Theo has as a character, right? Because he mentioned his grandpa pretty early on, right? But, like, only now are we really learning, like, about Theo's family and about his dedication to, like, living up to his family, but also being the way he is, what with the hipster Instagram stuff. Like, those are his interests, but, you know, he's also, like, tackling living up to his family in his own way, I suppose. I really like Theo as a character. What else did you learn from your grandpa? So much stuff. Actually, he was the one who told me about Celeste Mountain. He always said that this place changed his life. After I quit my job in Seattle, I realized how close I was to it. I felt like he was telling me to come here. Grandpa said that the mountain was special. Do you think he went through the temple like us? Do you think he understood the power of the mountain? He never talked about what happened here. I doubt your grandpa was as messed up as me. His experience was probably less violent. He found the mountain before I was born. I don't know what he was like before that. I wonder what he learned about himself here. Who do you think built the temple? It looks ancient. It must predate everything else on the mountain. The resort, the ruins, the city. There's a lot of history here. Yeah. This mountain has meant so many things to so many people. I'm starting to understand why that crazy old lady lives here. You ran into her too? What's her deal? I think she's just a mean person. But she does seem pretty content living out here. You know, I don't blame the old lady, I guess. I mean, she says she has friends, so hey, maybe she just likes living out in the wilderness. Thank you, Theo. For believing in me back there, I mean. Believing in you was the easy part. I wish I could have helped. I was pretty useless stuck in that thing. You actually helped a lot. I agree with Madeline. I couldn't have pressed several buttons without you. Honestly, I couldn't have made it without your support. You know what? I want to remember this night. Let's take a selfie. I thought you'd never ask. Yay! It's adorable! Theo, you really need to shave, my dude. There's a picture of Theo without his beard on his Instagram, and he looks very different. He looks like a totally different character without his beard. We don't even need to apply a filter to that one. That one's cute just on its own. Yay! You know, despite everything, I feel pretty good right now. Wait a second. You're going to reach the summit tomorrow. Don't jinx it. Mushak says, oh, she took the photo because she has Theo's phone. It's true, she does. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm ready to put this all behind me. I'll be cheering you on. We should get some sleep. Okay. Good night, Theo. Thanks for being cool. What can I say? It comes naturally. Man, Theo's the best. Oh ho! Aurora Borealis! On this mountain, at this time of day, localized entirely in this mountain range, which, you know what, makes perfect sense. So hey look, we can use the feather now. New mechanical possibilities. The power of breathing is real. I like the feather. The feather's a cool mechanic. They do a lot with it. It's a lot of fun. Although the controls for it are very, very slippery. It's very hard to go in any direction except for like a straight line. Steamed selfies. The northern lights are so beautiful. Oh, that actually is Aurora Borealis. Oh, shit! Steamed strawberries. Yeah, they are. Steamed Hamelin. Where are we? We need to talk. Okay. I finally understand who you are. You're not my true reflection. I'm not. You're everything I need to leave behind. You're cruel, paranoid, controlling? Why would you say that? No, it's okay. I understand now. I don't need you anymore. So you're just abandoning me? I'm setting you free. We'll both be so much happier. You're so stupid. Oh no, Flowey. It's Flowey all over again. You think you can just leave me behind? You think you can blame everything on me? You think you're above me? Answer me! Calm down, please. Yeah, please do calm down. Please stay in your text box. Calm down! Breathe, Madeline. Use the feather. Feather. This is a charming video game. Just breathe, everybody. Just breathe. In and out. Oh no, I can't keep it afloat! Oh no! Uh-oh! You're gonna think about a feather to stop me? Oh no, my feather! You're not above me. And you can't climb this mountain. It's time to accept that. Madeline? What's happening? Oh! Bye, Theo! See you later! Okay, well the summit is a little bit farther away now. Getting farther away. Still getting farther away. Well, that didn't turn out how I hoped it would. That certainly did not go well. Whoops. You're right, at least we get to meet Cave Johnson. Note to self, Madeline can come out of the HUD to fuck my shit up. John Dilfitcher says, who first said that camping on an ice bridge was a bad idea? Because vindication. Can Madeline run out of breath? No. You can swim forever. Ah! But you can get crushed by these ooga boogas. Oh, but that's okay. We have come way, way too far to just give up. Hi. Hey. Did we go to the mirror dimension? Hi. Hey. We're back. We're back again. Hopefully. Punish Dream. Madeline came out of the HUD to fuck up CJ's internet connection. Man, I don't know what's happening anymore. I really don't. I lowered the bitrate, and it's still happening. Celeste, at this time of day, localized entirely on this one stream. Can I see it? Oh. I hate this. I truly hate this. I really don't know what's I really don't know what's happening, and it's such a bummer. Okay. All right. So I have dropped down to 4 megabits per second, and I am now at 720p, which I don't want to do. I do not want to stream at 720p. Because 1080p is, like... okay, first of all, now this has fucked up the resolution of when this is archived. Like, this is gonna take, like, an entire day to archive now, because I've been streaming at 2 different resolutions. But either way, this sucks. I should not have to do this. Yeah. Yeah, this is good music. But seriously, like... I don't get it. Nothing has changed. Like, I have not done anything. I have not changed anything. Like, and it was fine before I started actually streaming. I really don't get it. I really, really don't get it. And it is so demoralizing to have this shit happen, like, every single time I try to stream something or upload a video or anything. It has been causing me so many problems. And I don't understand. I do not understand why this is happening. That's the worst part about it, right? The worst part about it is that there's no explanation. Like, if there was a reason, right? If I was able to say, all right, I know that it's happening because of this and this. Even if I couldn't do anything to stop it, even if I just had to conform around the issues that I was having, alright, then I would be perfectly fine, right? Perfectly fine. However, completely explanationless, different problems every single time. It's utterly, again, like I said at the start of this stream, utterly bugfuck crazy. And I don't understand it. I really don't understand it. I hope that it is solved soon. And it's... okay, alright. I don't know if any of you folks live with your grandparents or speak to your grandparents really, really frequently. Or anything like that. But trying to get my grandparents to understand that this is what I do for money. This is what I do for a living. It is more important than just, like, browsing the internet or playing games or whatever. This is what I do. I entertain thousands of people a month for a job. It is very, very important that the it's fucking like, it's like a cartoon. It really is. Oh, fuck, dude. Oh. I'm back! It's okay. Have you ever seen that that German 985 stream where he was talking about Red Dead Redemption, and he was talking about Red Dead Redemption and how much of a pain in the ass it was, and then the stream cut out in the middle of him complaining about it, like that. That's exactly what just happened. Oh god. Oh, fuck, dude. This fucking sucks, dude. Fajul says, I'm starting to think you should just stream on a tethered 4G phone or something. Maybe. I was considering tethering my phone, actually. Okay. Obviously, this is just gonna keep happening, so we'll call it here. We had our heart-to-heart with Theo, and that's what I wanted to get to, because I feel like that moment is one of the most powerful, one of the most well-written character interactions, character studies almost, that I have played in a video game in a very long time. I think that Theo and Madeline